thought they
All right,
had one
let's get a round of introductions, everybody. You're on camera.
All right, Brother Ron here.
Brother Ron.
Yeah, we out here, you know, feel me what I'm saying? Brian.
Hey, Brian. This is Lou.
I'm Lou, Brian. Mo 10, the place to be.
The place to be.
All right, Steel City MotoVlogs in the house.
You know we're going.
The Goldwings are in the majority today.
Right. What? We got majority Goldwings this time.
Yep.
Only one
I ain't holding that against y'all.
Yeah, Ron, I haven't seen that one yet.
Huh?
I said I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, I just got it. When I get this? April.
April. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
21.
I like the colors.
Thanks, man. That's what got me on it. You know. That's what got me. Color wise.
What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to Steel City Motovlogs. I'm your host, Derrick T, and this is the rebranded Goldwingin with Derrick T YouTube channel. Now, I know what some of you are thinking already, particularly you Goldwing enthusiasts. My weapon of choice is still my Honda Goldwing. It's a 98 GL1500 Aspencade, and I haven't gone away from the Goldwing product. It's just that going back and looking at all of my videos, I'm starting to address a wider range of topics than just the Honda Goldwing. So for that reason, me being from the city of Pittsburgh being the Steel City, I'm a motovlogger from the city of Pittsburgh. And so the new name of the channel is Steel City Motovlogs, and I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere. Thank you all for still supporting the channel and for your understanding. So today's episode and today's mission was actually a charity ride. As we speak, we are riding through the Fort Pitt Tunnel in Pittsburgh, and there are 5 of us all together on our way to Beaver County, Pennsylvania. And there we're going to meet with the Toys for Tots charity, and the ride today is a benefit for there. They have some really good things going on out there. So we're going to ride out to Beaver County, and the people who are with me, all the way up front on the Victory Vision, is Brian Sanders. You've seen Brian in one of my videos before. He is the mechanic extraordinaire who built the speaker pods that are on my GL1500. In the second position is, you all have seen him before also, that is my brother Morris, aka Big Time, on his 98 GL1500 as well. And then there are 2 brothers behind me, brother Lou, who is also on a GL1500, and that's why in the earlier clip you saw that the Goldwings are really represented today. And behind him is brother Ron on the 21 Harley Davidson. So we're on our way. Like I said, we're going to pick up a friend. We're going to pick up Jeff along the way, and once we get out to his house, we'll grab him and then make our way to the Toys for Tots events. One of the things that I wanted to talk about on this motovlog was a topic that came up with another channel that I was watching, and he asked the question, what is the absolute best touring machine? Is it the Honda Goldwing? Is it any number of Harley Davidsons, be it a Road Glide, Street Glide, Ultra Classic? Is it the Victory Vision? Is it the Indian Roadmaster? What is the best overall touring motorcycle? And you know, we get into a lot of debates over which bike is the best overall bike, and this particular motovlogger stated a point that I couldn't agree with more. What he said was the best overall touring bike is the one that is perfect for you. That is, if you ride a Honda Goldwing and that is the perfect bike for you, well then the Honda Goldwing is what works for you. If you ride a Harley Davidson Street Glide and that Street Glide is the perfect bike that fits all of your needs, then the Harley Davidson Street Glide is the perfect touring machine. And same if you ride an Indian or a Victory of any kind. It is what you put into your bike in order for you to feel comfortable while you're out on the road. For me, the perfect touring bike for me is my 1998 Honda Goldwing GL1500. I've made so many modifications to this bike so that it suits my needs, and this channel has largely found its beginning and its foundation in me just showing the mods that I've done to my GL1500. Like I said, it's the perfect bike for me. The longest trip I ever took was the National Biker Roundup back in August. My GL1500 took me all the way to Perry, Georgia from the Steel City and all the way back home without incident. And yes, there were a couple other bikes that did make the trip down but didn't necessarily make the trip back. And so I really, for me and my needs, my GL1500 is the perfect bike for me. I couldn't agree more with the motovlogger who stated that point. And I watch so many of these channels that I cannot remember who said that. I can't go back and maybe I'll go back and try to find the video that I sourced that particular answer from. But I couldn't agree more. The perfect bike for me is the perfect touring machine, and that's the one that I'm riding right now. So after we got off the highway, you can tell we've been on some pretty long and windy back roads, and it's really colorful back here, really scenic. It's actually a really nice area back there. This ride to Jeff's house was actually a pretty smooth ride. We got some interstate and we got some back roads, and so it was pretty cool. Coming up to his house, I had only been here once before, and it was an adventure to say the least, as far as his driveway is concerned. His driveway is gravel and it's a hill, a pretty steep hill on top of that. I don't have the best track record on gravel, and so this was going to be a challenge for me. And so you'll see in just about a few seconds here, we're going to pull up his driveway, and for me, like I said, it was literally and figuratively a wing and a prayer. And you'll see we're about to pull into it right about now in a few feet. That we're pulling up onto his street now, and literally, like I said, I don't have the best track record on gravel. As a matter of fact, I've had 3 low-speed accidents, and they've all been going less than 5 miles an hour on gravel. But I think I'm up for it this time. Gravel does make me a little bit gun shy, though. I'm, just being honest with you. But there's Brian going up the driveway. There's Morris going up the driveway, and then here's me. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. And hey, I did it. All right. So now the only thing to do is to come back down.
So me and Jesus just had a conversation about your driveway.
Oh boy, oh boy.
When we came up here.
We fixed it since you've been up here.
Okay.
All right, you all, we're back on the road, and as you can tell, what comes up must go down, and I was able to come down his driveway without going down, and everybody made it down just fine. Even on wet leaves and gravel, we all managed to escape the dangerous driveway with our lives and our bikes in check. So now there's 6 of us, and we're on our way to the Toys for Tots run. We actually thought it was a smart idea to stop and grab some gas before we actually got to the meeting place. So we took some winding roads and then finally ended up on a main drag where we stopped at a local Sheetz gas station, and I was able to change out GoPro batteries in the Max 360 and grab a quick word with Brian Sanders.
Back on now?
All right. We're gonna have to do a video on your victory one day. Just do a showcase.
Tell you all about it.
Yeah. do a showcase.
As you can tell, I'm voicing over some of the parts of this video, and others I'm letting it play. It just really depends on the amount of wind noise that I'm getting from the GoPro Hero 7 Silver, which is in the front of my motovlogging helmet. If the audio came through really rough because of wind noise coming from that particular camera, then I decided to run a voiceover. And then I'm also playing with the time-lapse feature for the very first time, so you'll have to excuse me if it looks pretty rough, but hopefully it all comes out well. But we're getting ready to pull into the meeting spot right now. Alright, so here we are pulling in to the meeting place and getting ready to meet up with some people right now. Check this interview out real quick.
All right, guys. All right, YouTube. This is my brother John, and he's with Toys for Tots. So what are we doing today?
We're doing a bike run for Toys for Tots for donations.
Okay.
This is my wife Linda. She's the chair of it.
Hi there.
Nice
So
to meet
she's
you,
going to
Linda.
take it all over and tell you exactly how everything works.
Cool.
Yes. So it's for Toys for Tots of Beaver County. We cover a little bit of Western Allegheny County,
Okay.
but the majority of everything happens right here in Beaver County. All the children are from Beaver County. All the donations, all the toys stay right here in Beaver County. So this is our second bike run, and I'm so excited. Can't wait to see what everybody can do today.
Absolutely.
And hopefully everybody's safe and enjoy themselves. And we're looking at probably 5,000 to 6,000 kids this year.
Wow. 6,000 kids.
And I'm not done.
Wow.
They're still coming in.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're excited to be here.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Alright, YouTube. I don't know how much more juice I got in the Hero 7 Silver. About 30%. We're getting ready to pull off on the Toys for Tots. The Toys for Tots charity ride. So I got the Max 360. I got the Silver 7 Silver. We'll see how much footage we can get from there. But this is a pretty cool event. You heard from the coordinators. Because we did this ride today, almost 6,000 kids are going to have a good Christmas. Get something nice for Christmas. That's pretty cool. Looks like we might have a technical issue. Looks like somebody was having trouble getting their bike started, but I think we're good now. So here we are early in the ride, and I gotta say it's been a pretty cool experience because there was probably about 50 or 60 bikes here, and there just wasn't a whole lot of pressure to keep up with the group. As a matter of fact, they were intentionally riding just a little bit above and a little bit below the speed limit at times, and so like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of pressure. Nobody's doing anything terribly crazy. Nobody's trying to show off. There's no rush to get anywhere. It's just a bunch of guys having a good time and supporting a good cause. And so I really had a good time with this one. Okay, try not to judge me here. This is the first time I've ever played with the time-lapse feature in WeVideo. So, and you can go back and check that. I have probably 60 or 65 videos on this channel, and this will be the first one time I've ever used the time-lapse feature. So if it looks pretty crazy through here, I apologize. I promise I'll get better at it. We took a really nice ride through some back roads in suburban Pennsylvania and through Beaver County, and right now we're riding along the Ohio River. But what ended up happening was we rode right into a location of a video that I shot a few months ago, and that was right into Raccoon Creek State Park. And I didn't even know it until we pretty much saw the signs for it. I knew that we were somewhere in the area of later Pennsylvania, even pretty close to Ohio, but it was pretty cool to find a different route into somewhere I had been before. And that's actually my selected area. When I start doing camping videos, I'm actually going to do my first camp out at Raccoon Creek State Park. And so that's where we're on our way to now. Like I said, this was a great ride and we really had a good time. Alright YouTube, we're back. We just left from the first stop. I had a really good meatball sandwich, and I definitely am not hungry anymore. We can ride wherever now, and I'm good. The GoPro Hero 7 Silver has about 6% battery left, so in a minute I'm going to lose my ability to record from my helmet camera. Everything else will be from the 360. So here I am recording from the GoPro Max 360. This is pretty much what I was planning to use as B-reel footage. But I mean, we rode through some really, really nice wide open country roads back here. It was really, really beautiful. And the reason why I went with this footage was because the GoPro Hero 7 Silver cut out. And the reason why is because the battery died. And it won't charge and record at the same time. So I put the MotoVlog helmet away and just decided to go with the chrome cap, and the battery on the GoPro is actually sitting on the helmet, which is on the back seat of my GL1500, tied down with a bungee cord so it doesn't fly off or anything else like that. And it's charging the camera, but I just decided to go with the footage from the Max 360 instead, and just kind of also get some wind going without having the full face helmet on too. Like I said, it was a wonderful day to be out, and it wasn't the warmest of days, but it was still, I mean, look at that blue sky. It just doesn't get much prettier than that. So I can deal with a little bit of chill in the air as long as it's not cold and wet. I don't do cold and wet. By the way, if I look like I'm cold, it's because I am cold. It's a nice sunny day in Pittsburgh, but the temperature was about 30 degrees when we left in the morning, and right through this clip it was probably about 45 degrees. And so it was not the warmest day in the world, but it was nice and sunny and dry. And honestly, that's all I need for Okay, so as we finish up at the last stop here, just took a real quick walk down the sidewalk here and kind of wanted to show you some of the bikes that were out there today. This isn't from everybody, but it's a pretty good representation of everybody who we rode with today. And like I said, it was a great time. A lot of people from a lot of different walks of life, but we all have the same love of these two-wheeled machines and three-wheeled machines in common. And it was able to support a great cause in serving, you know, kids in the community and making sure they have a nice holiday. So that was well worth it and time well spent today. The SD card in my GoPro Max 360 maxed out, and so I didn't get a chance to get all of the action from the ride home. But for the guys that I rode with today, Brian Sanders, Ron Carswell, Brother Lou, and my brother Morris, aka Big Time, we had a great time today, and looking forward to riding with you guys again pretty soon. Until then, if you like the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. That'll help me out tremendously. And until the next video, you all be safe out there. I'm Derrick T, and you're watching Steel City Motovlogs.